Hello and welcome to my video that is focusing on using body parts as a unit of measurement. Today we will be discussing an activity that is called Keep Up the Pace. It is a great foundation activity for students that are new to learning about measurements. It is said that parts of the body provide interesting units for introductory use. This is also a fun way to get students to actively participate in measurement-based learning. The Keep Up the Pace activity is focusing on creating discussions and using critical thinking when using non-standard units for measurement. In this activity, students will be using paces or steps as their main unit of measurement. Students will be required to line up in a straight line. They will be asked to all take 10 steps forward and stop when they have done so. The teacher will then mark the longest point. This will create our first discussion. I, as the educator, will ask students why they think people have stopped at different points, and then further asking why this may be a problem when using this non-standard measurement in real-life situations. The students will then be asked to line up side by side with their arms outstretched and make sure that they are having their fingertips touching. What this will do is see how many students with their arms stretched out will it take to get to that same point. Making sure that we are trying a few different combinations, maybe using some of the taller students, maybe some groups with smaller students, or a mix of both. By using these different combinations, this leads to another discussion point. Why did one combination only take 6 students to reach the point where maybe another group, it took 8 students? And what are the key factors for this? Lastly, students will go back to the start. Using the same student combinations, they will lay down head to toe. We are again trying to find out how many students it takes to get to that same mark. This creates our next discussion. The students will then be asked if they have noticed something about the last 2 steps. Are their findings similar or different? And why do they think this is? What students do not know and will find out after this last step is that step 2 and 3 will be very similar. Because we are measuring our body length in step 3, what they don't know is that in step 2, when we stretch our arms out, this is very similar, if not the same length of our body. As an educator, we are trying to keep the students engaged and help enhance their knowledge of the concept. By asking the students why they think we got the results we did, we are getting them to express their opinions and share with the class. It is important to create examples for students to visualize themselves. This can be demonstrated by asking students how many paces or steps they think it will take to measure the parent's car, or how long an AFL goal square is. This is helping keep the students engaged and is improving their critical thinking skills in the process. This is a great way for students to use a humanistic approach to learning. By using group discussions as a key component for this activity, students can learn from their peers, as not everyone thinks the same and a peer might have a different view to someone else. Thank you for tuning in as always. Hopefully this is helpful for future educators out there. Thank you and goodbye.